What it do? What it do? What's up, Devin? Nope. I can't hear you.
Shoot, I can't call it, man. I got 16 mutes over here. God damn.
Man, that man over here, he got the control center, y'all. It's like the Bat Cave or some shit like that.
Nah, everything's
Man.
going good. Everything's popping. You know what I'm saying? Why is this only us here? What the hell?
Man, look, man, a lot of people might be a little disturbed from, their decisions they made last week.
Shoot, I stood on mine.
You did stand 10 toes down, y'all. Y'all all need to give Devin Note a round of applause and some respect. He stood on. Look, he picked his Ravens. We ain't gonna talk about that yet, but it's a lot of. Look, he's 10 toes down. So I give you that. Look, y'all, we are back. We are back again with another episode of J Talk Sports. We're gonna have everybody coming in shortly. You got the fan favorite Alexis in here. She already in the chat. I don't know why she ain't on the panel, but we're gonna get everybody up in here and we're gonna talk about these games, man, because it was an interesting week. We had some sometimes somewhat kind of upsets, depending on how you look at it, and we had some interesting games. What did you think about the full scale of games, the full schedule of games we had for the last weekend, Dev Note?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, a lot of the games went exactly how I planned for them to go. I had two real upsets, and those upsets came by way of offensive coordinators not doing what they need to do. And both games, the offensive coordinators or the head coaches didn't do what they were supposed to do. But other than that, everything else played out kind of like, the way I expected. I mean, roll on.
Hey, well, check this. I'll tell you one thing that I don't do around here. I don't wait for people. So we getting right into this shit. They get here when they get here. All right, look, y'all. We only had 6 games on the schedule for Wild Card Week. So let's see how good our panel was. Let's see how good we are at gaming, like guessing these games or predicting these games, because honestly, next year is going to be the real testament. Because we've seen how this year is going, but next year is really going to be the testament. But we got to see if somebody can figure out who this Super Bowl winner going to be, because we got some picks in. I don't know if we did. Did we do that on camera last week, or did we do that off?
I think we did it on camera.
You think we did? Okay, we did the Super Bowl picks on camera. All right. Well, here you go, y'all. Just in case we didn't, I ain't gonna tell y'all about it right now. There you go. Check it, man. What we had on the schedule, man. First game of the week, y'all. We had the Seahawks versus the 49ers. All right. Now, we don't normally agree on everything, but we damn sure agreed on this. And before I even talk about that, we got Rob in the building, y'all. From what we know.
What up, though? I'm late, but I'm here.
Hey, man, you dye your hair again or something?
Nah.
That shit shining in a motherfucker tonight.
I don't know. Maybe it's the light. I don't know.
It must be the light. Yeah, the light hitting it in the right spot. I'm like, boom.
My hair definitely got longer, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's
that shit growing, man. Hey, yo, tell them where to find you at and all that woo shit, man.
Yeah, you can follow, so you can find me at What We Know Podcast, man, every week. My boy JT, you know what I'm saying? Also, you can find me on Let's Talk with JVJ, Let's Talk with JVJ Sports, JVJ Network, Sports Talk with Rob.
That too.
Yeah, all that shit. You might see me everywhere, man. I'll be on these YouTube streets. So.
Hey, man, out here surfing the web, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man, because like we've been telling everybody, man, this year, this is the year to get it. Yeah. Got a year in the game. Next year coming up. All right, man, we went through the bumps and bruises. Let's get it now. And for everybody that's watching, like on any of our channels on J Talk Sports or Sports Talks with Rob or Let's Talk with JVJ, I'm gonna make sure for the rest of the year, especially when we get into basketball coming up, I'm gonna have all our channels linked in there. So if you sub to one, do your brother a favor. That discount special, help a brother out. Stole that from PMP. and sub up to everybody else's channel, man. Like for real, we trying to grow these things up, and if you can tune in when you can, that'll be a plus. And then on top of that, when we doing this type of stuff, man, we multi-stream. So if you watch it on one, you're helping out the other. I got my girl Alexis coming. Nope. She was almost in here, y'all. Y'all almost got Alexis, but she bleeped out. But here, Rob, we already jumped into it. We starting with the first game, y'all. We had the Seahawks versus the 49ers. And everybody actually agreed on this pick. And the 49ers came out and put that thing on them Seahawks. 41-23. So since I got two gentlemen here, I'm gonna start with Dev Note. Thoughts on the game?
Hey man, I mean, we kind of, like you said, we all knew that it was gonna go this way. I mean, honestly, the 49ers are a well-balanced and well-greased, well-oiled machine. Like literally everything in this game they did better, with the exception of maybe one or two things. But they had a better defense, better offense, more touchdowns, more less punts away as far as turnover on downs. They got more yards on average per play. I mean, literally every metric that's out there, they were checking them all off because they're a complete team on offense and defense. So I mean, if they get a better quarterback, man, they'd be one of those teams that you just get pissed off, just like we used to be with the New England Patriots when it was like, damn, they going again to the Super Bowl. They going again to the Super Bowl. They going again to the Super Bowl. I mean, if they keep it what they got going, they get a better quarterback. I mean, the sky's the freaking limit. But right now, they're well balanced like a mug. So that's all I got for you.
All right. And before I go to my boy Rob, because I know he got to get in on that, we got Miss Alexis in the building, walking through a house with a little puff on top of her head. What's up, Alexis? Say hey to everybody.
Hey, what's up? And it's not a puff. I got a wrap, and then the hair is out. So
you doing that Africa.
Nah. I'm Black American. I'm sorry.
I tried twice, y'all. Y'all can't blame me. I tried twice. Go ahead. What you got for him?
Hey, but oh yeah. But speaking of, real quick, I'm gonna go back to this because it's the hair for me. You know what I'm saying? When I told y'all last week, I look at people's hair, and that's how it goes. But I'm here, you know, Chiefs Kingdom all day.
Y'all heard that. Let's see. I don't have to rep my squad because I got Alexis here every week, and you know she carries enough energy for both of us, so you know I can sit back and just chill, man. She can. What did he see? Passing on the good word.
You're welcome. That it sounded like a thank you, so you're welcome.
It did. I appreciate it, man. I don't have to put too much energy into it. But now that we got that out the way, Rob, Seahawks 49ers, sir. What did you think about this game right here? Because clearly you got it right.
I mean, Seattle tried to keep it close a little bit earlier in the game. I gotta disagree with Defno, man. I don't really think they should go out for another quarterback. I think they should literally stick with the guys. They already got two young quarterbacks. I don't know what they're gonna do with Jimmy G. Hey, man, let them guys grow. Honestly, I can't wait what they're gonna do next year, especially if what's the quarterback from us, the Niners now?
Oh, you're talking about Trey Lance?
Yeah, Trey Lance and the dude that's starting now. I'm
Purdy.
Purdy. I'm excited to see what that quarterback competition is gonna look like next year. But
let me clarify something real quick before you go on. I never said that they need to go out.
I knew he was gonna say it. He was like, I didn't say that shit.
I didn't say that. I said that if they did have an all-star quarterback, it'd be one of those teams right now. And of course, a player can grow into that. But like right now, what case can be that if I had to pick anything as a weaker link, it would be the quarterback position. I mean, of course, there's some things that you can argue about the lines, but their line is better than most of the lines out there right now. So with that being said, I mean, if I had to pick a weakness, that weakness would be the quarterback. And if they got an all-star quarterback, we wouldn't have to worry. Every year we'll be saying that they're number one seed to go to the Super Bowl. So that's what I was saying.
I mean, they are all, like you said, they are all around team. Honestly, I think it don't matter who's the quarterback. Shit, with that team, just don't turn the ball over. That's all they can ask for. But yeah, man, I picked them to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they did what they had to do, man.
Hey, look, I'll tell y'all, man. Watching that game, I'm gonna echo what they said. Like they are really balanced, and look, they're in a actual really good situation right now. They can actually part ways with Jimmy G and not feel any type of way. And they already invested with all those draft picks with Trey Lance. So when it comes to the QB battle in the next offseason, Brock Purdy's gonna have a little up for what he did this year. But we already know that Trey Lance beat him out before. That's why Trey Lance was a starting quarterback. So it's gonna be on Trey to get out there and not get hurt. Because like you didn't play your first year for real. Played a couple games, you looked a little shaky. They let you start this year, you got hurt. Brock Purdy done stepped in after Jimmy G got hurt and then played good. So your job is not secure, buddy. You might wanna get on your shit, but it's gonna be very interesting because their future at quarterback, at least when it comes to Brock Purdy, it looks okay. It doesn't look amazing, but it looks okay.
He was the last pick of the draft at that.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Look, they know how to draft them out there. They got a really good team. But look, we covered the 49ers and the Seahawks. And Geno need to get a contract, bro. Geno needs to be the quarterback for the Seahawks. I will say that too.
He go get it.
Yep. They better give it to him. Let's see. Next game we had up, y'all. This is an interesting one right here. We had the Chargers versus the Jags. Now I'm going ahead and say this. Alexis, this was your switch. That was your switch right there. She switched from the Chargers to the Jags. So Alexis, you can join the club of everybody but Death Note and get a point. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna actually pass this one to Alexis and Death Note. You follow that one up because I'm pretty sure you got some shit to talk.
Hey, so did I get a point for the Niners and
Yeah, you picked the Niners.
Okay.
You
but-
2-0 right now.
Yeah, but like I said, I told y'all, it's the hair. That's what it's about. Let me do my video.
Oh, that was your hair pick right there. You know, Josh Allen. I mean, Justin Herbert and fucking, you know.
Yeah, Justin Herbert. He could have been. I don't know if he ain't doing no conditioner or something, but it's been looking real.
Oh my god, girl! Don't nobody care about that man.
But Kevin Love is like, look, everybody's been doing like the little wigs and stuff and showing him love. What's his name? Nick Wright had his there. Like everybody been on it. So I'm telling you, it's the hair, boy.
It's not the hair.
It is the hair. Hold on.
Nick Wright been loved this guy since he was in college. He been done ordained this guy.
Yeah, I know he did, but I'm saying it's the hair.
Okay. Any thoughts on the game though? Besides the hair?
Yes. But I was so surprised. Like I was sitting there and I was like, I knew I switched. And he had four interceptions?
Yep.
I was like, man, that's the greatest comeback in playoff history, like they were calling it. I was like,
I would say, yeah, it's up
third.
there.
It's the third best, but it's the third largest margin to come back in the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. My bad.
Now I was just gonna say, and get some of that talk off because I had to hear that a lot when that year we went to the playoffs. We had Alex. I think we had Alex. Yeah, we had Alex, and the coach came back. So that was an ugly year. But so I was happy that somebody talked about another one. So they'll probably talk about this one for a couple of years, and we'll forget about that. But yeah.
On to the next one. All right, Death Note. Thoughts, sir?
Hey man, they started out well as far as the Chargers, man, and those 4 picks, man. You normally think that'll seal the game. Shoot, in many teams, 2 picks will seal the game. I mean, 2 defensive turnovers can turn the whole game around. But they had 4 and still pulled it out. My whole thing is that you can't go into the second half doing the same thing that you did in the first half if you see that the defense have already adjusted. So I mean, and also their O line holds water like a strainer. I mean, I godly, they let so much stuff go through. I mean, that
That
boy
shit
got his
was
butt
loose.
whooped. Yeah, that boy got his butt whooped. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. This is one of my upset games. One of the ones that I was like, come on, bro. I thought the Chargers were gonna finally get their stuff together, but they started out strong and they fizzled out, man. It was like, hey, man, maybe instead of doing one a days, they need to start doing 2 and 3 a days.
Well, check this. I'm gonna let Rob go ahead. Matter of fact, we all gonna get in on these because it's only 4 of us tonight. And look, we ain't got that many games. Cause Rob, go ahead and hit
Hey,
that.
real quick, can I say I heard somebody they was talking about it's the Philip River curse.
Oh my God, no.
Just tell you what I heard.
Phillip Rivers clutch with the Chargers though.
But he could never get over that hump. He always could get them to the playoffs, but he could never get over that hump. So that's what they were saying. But yeah.
Man, I guess.
But that's a fact. That's a fact.
But damn. So with this game, right? I turned this damn game off at halftime. Like, man,
You thought it was over with?
I was like, fuck. Because every time I watch sports now, I think about the show now. I was like, all right, fuck, shit. I guess
We gotta turn it back on, man.
I was like, yeah. Well, hey, at least the Jaguars made the playoffs. All right, that's a good year. And then I get a text from a homeboy. He was like, yo, talking about comeback win. I'm like, what? I was like, Chargers, you should be ashamed of yourself. Real talk. But they fired their offensive coordinator today. So, yeah, that's a good fucking win for the Jaguars, man.
I will tell you this, like, because it was an interesting game. It was an interesting game, especially the way it started off, and to see how, like, going back to what Defno was talking about, you already see that the defense adjusts the Chargers. Why haven't y'all done anything to adjust to the defense? You only had one game plan, you stuck with it, huh? But I'm using this as an indictment on the boy wonder that everybody seems to love so much. Because I'm not sold on Justin Herbert. I've said it since the beginning of the season, and I'm gonna say it now. The dude, I'm iffy on him. Because think about this: they score how many points in the first half? 27. You telling me you couldn't help me get nothing but 3 points? If he would have got one touchdown, take the field goal off the board, one touchdown, they could have won that game. He couldn't get them down that field one time and score in the end zone.
But do you credit the Jaguar defense or
it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. Because I was having a long conversation with a coworker about this, like, about who do I assign majority of the blame, and I gotta assign the quarterback more blame than what I give to everybody else. So I'll say 30% on the defense, 30% on the coaches, and 40% on him. You the boy wonder.
Yeah.
Your job is to put that ball in the end zone, and just because you did it real good in the first half don't mean you stop in the second.
Yeah.
Because everybody could have said, man, look, Trevor Lawrence, he out. That boy over here and threw 4 interceptions. Yeah, he got that little touchdown before halftime, but I'm like, man, he threw 4 interceptions. Ain't no way this a game. And slowly but surely, you see him keep his poise and keep on boom, boom, boom. This is his first time in the playoffs.
First time in the playoffs.
Justin Herbert, this is his first time in the playoffs. And I see how y'all perform.
Hey, but the difference is only Trevor's second year in the league.
Yep. Think about it. Justin Herbert, this is his 3rd year in the league, and he just made the playoffs. Remember, they could have made it a couple years ago, but they lost their last game of the season. I think it was to the Colts or somebody like that, and that kept him out of the playoffs. He was quarterback. So I'm like, the dude, look, it was an interesting game. I'm glad the Jags pulled it out. They helped me get a point. I just don't believe in Justin Herbert, y'all. I'm sorry. Am I wrong for that before I go to the next game? Anybody got any issue with that?
I mean, I look at it like, he did, because when the last time the Chargers made the playoffs, it's been a while. So,
yep,
for him to pull it off, his 3rd year in the league, You got to think defense been very inconsistent all year. You know, they dealt with a lot of injuries this year, and then, you know, still found a way to, you know, to get them in the playoffs. You know, but on the other note, what you were saying, you know, you make a lot of sense. At the end of the day, he is the quarterback. He need to get some of that blame. I think right now, you know, they are gonna probably let him slide. I think as of right now, because his first playoff, they made some changes, fired the offensive coordinator, but he can't keep doing this shit. You know, now he got to understand. Now the expectation just got higher. Now down the playoffs. Now, we need to get to that bowl. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the Chargers going to build around him. You know,
they are. They about to give him a contract this offseason.
They going to give him that, yeah.
That's the funny part. They about to give him a big contract.
But look, I still think he's
My bad, Alexis.
I think.
No, I'm sorry, Rob. He was still going, wasn't he?
I'll just make a quick point. You know, I think he's, you know, I think he's still I believe him. You know, I ain't gonna judge him off this one playoff loss, but I just, you know, I look forward to how he's gonna respond after this. So, shout out to the Jaguar, Trevor Lawrence. Shit, he that nigga.
We gonna see his ass at home next week though. But
that's the fact.
Don't Saturday. That's what they say. He undefeated on a Saturday.
I think Kansas City undefeated on Saturday. We ain't finna talk about that. What you had, Alexis? And I know Devno had something too.
I was just gonna say, and I gotta pull up the stuff because I mean I think he's been pretty decent, and this is why that the Chargers. Yeah, because he has the numbers. That's why they're not like just he has the numbers, and so I have faith in him to an extent.
Hey girl, you like his hair? That's all that is.
I'm not, but I actually because his hair wasn't popping. That's why I switched. I was like, oh no, his hair been looking struggle like almost near trailer park ish. I'm just saying, like that's why I switched to Lawrence. But Lawrence has the hair to where he should be playing in California. But neither here nor there. But Herbert had some numbers. I mean, and I have been consistent this whole time with picking him unless he's playing us. But I don't know, man. Like, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. When somebody actually said it to me, they was like, yo, that's that Phillip Rivers curse. I was like, but then I was thinking, I was like, man, because like I said, Phillip Rivers, he didn't get no Super Bowl, and he had all the stats, just like Herbert going right now. Herbert got the numbers. Phillip Rivers had the numbers, but he could never make it over that hump. So,
because he ain't good enough. But I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not, trying to actually take his side as far as Phillip Rivers. But I'm just saying that
I was talking about both of them. Me, when I said that he ain't good enough, I was talking about both of them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. It is. So
they can call me a hater. Dev Note. What? I know you had something before we move on to the next one. He quiet. He's like, I heard all this blasphemy. What you got, Dev Note?
Man, I ain't really got a whole lot, man. I don't know. Like you said, freaking a quarterback is supposed to be there for and seal the deal, especially when you're only asking for one touchdown or whatever. You can't give us that over 2 whole quarters. I mean, I understand that defenses are good out there and all that good stuff, and I understand that offensive coordinators can be shit. Trust me, I got one. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you got to be able to make plays.
Or at least get me to field goal position. Shit.
Well, he would have had to do that at least twice. He only did it one time.
Hey, but he did it twice. They would have won. Still.
Yeah. I just don't believe in the cat yet. I just see something. I don't know it come from like playing that position or whatever the fuck. But I see that. I see something about him. And I don't like it. But don't listen to me, man. Y'all keep believing that cat. Next game up though, we had the Dolphins versus the Bills, and this was a very interesting game. It was closer than it should have been, in my honest opinion. So the only person out on the island on this one is, I'm sorry, Alexis, you were 2 for 2, but now you missed one. She picked the Dolphins because she refuses to pick Josh Allen, and everybody else gets a point because they picked the Bills. So Rob, I'm gonna start off with you, and then Def Note, you kill that one.
I mean, shit, bro. This all goes down just quarterback play. We just say if Tua was out there, man, maybe they would have pulled it out. But the Bills gave the Dolphins so many opportunities towards the end of the game, man. The quarterback just couldn't just connect on certain players. You know, if I'm the Dolphins, they should really consider. I only saying that because I don't know the status of Tua. I think as a competitor, he's gonna try to come back again. But if I'm the Dolphins, man, I would try to see even the second round or something to get a nice little quarterback, man. You know, because honestly, that game I would say they should have low key won that game because the Bills, like I said, gave them opportunities after opportunities, and the Dolphins defense stepped up big time. You know what I'm saying? Slow down Tyreek and Waddle. So I'm sorry. They slow down Diggs.
I was about to say that's Tyreek and Waddle, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Miami defense.
Oh, okay.
Stephon Diggs and
they slowed down. Stephon Diggs got like that big catch in the first half, but in the second half, I ain't really see him do shit like that. So, but yeah, man, that was a game the Dolphins should have won low key. Quarterback didn't make it happen.
All right, Devin Note, what's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I picked the Bills on this one, didn't I?
Yeah, you got the Bills. Everybody got a point besides Alexis on this.
Yeah, because I was telling myself that if Tua ain't playing, then you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I can't go with him because if Tua was in the game, this would be completely different. I promise you.
Yeah.
This would have been a runaway play catch up game, but Tua wasn't there. I mean, and I understand.
Put some
that,
respect on that boy name. I like to hear that shit.
Hey man, I've been saying it all season, bro. That Tua is a fucking small sniper. When that motherfucker's healthy and he's in there, bro, watch out now. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I knew the Bills were going to advance. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be this close with Tua being out, but obviously the Dolphins do have some weapons. It's just unfortunately when you're weak at the quarterback position and you can't get it into those hands of those weapons, it changes the whole tide of the game. So I agree with Rob. You know, second round, maybe early in the third round, they need to go ahead and get them a quarterback as a decent backup and let them battle it out.
He gonna need some help. They gonna either have to learn.
Hey, you know who would be good? Honestly, man, shit. I look at Jimmy G real quick. I know he's making a lot of money for a backup, but if you got enough money where you could spend money on him, man, shit, I'd look at Jimmy G.
You know who I say? Because Tua is still on a rookie contract. The only reason I wouldn't pick Jimmy G, because I believe in Jimmy G. I believe he's an elite game manager, but I go take Aaron Rodgers.
I'll be fired.
I say put him with those weapons.
I'll be
Matter of fact, look, you can go get Derek Carr if you want to.
Yeah, if
you just want to have a backup.
Derek Carr ain't no backup, bro.
No, I'm just saying, like you'll have two quarterbacks in there that's gonna compete. Because definitely, you were just saying, right, to get draft somebody and then have them come in there and compete for the job.
Yeah, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, the current second string and whoever we draft, have them compete for the job.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna beat Tua.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got the opportunity, like honestly with them, I ain't trying to hate on Tua or nothing like that because I like him and I've been trying to rep for him too. But man, look, it's gonna be a lot of quarterbacks on the board this offseason. People just wait and see. Because if they don't get Lamar his contract and they try to franchise tag him, you're gonna see Lamar on the market. I don't think he even gonna sign his franchise tag.
The franchise tag.
But it's gonna be a lot of, like, Aaron Rodgers, they want to get him out of town. Derek Carr, they already pretty much wrote that in tea leaves. So it's gonna be a lot of quarterbacks on the move. And then on top of that, I don't like him, but you know, Baker's out there too.
Nah, fuck Baker.
Rob ain't let it go.
If you want
Nobody want that nigga.
You pick Baker.
What are you gonna do for you?
Rob ain't let it go, but he don't let it go.
You be better off.
Y'all. Well, here you go. We covered that one. What you had?
Oh, nothing.
What was that, Rob? Nah, go on, say it, Rob.
Nigga, you be better off with fucking some niggas like Zach Wilson or some shit.
Damn. Look, I'll say
At least that nigga
Baker
young.
better than Zach. Baker better than Zach, though.
Man,
You
fuck.
gotta give him that.
Like, I take Brady back. Fuck,
Hey, you take Brady. Look, this Rob, this is what I'm telling you. This is the easiest way to get over it. When you come to terms with your team should have won one more game, and they wouldn't have had to rely on Baker. Because y'all had a good season, but it was a good second half of the season.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Hey, we didn't. Shit.
Hey, look, man, don't be blaming Baker. But hey, look, I ain't gonna hold him because that shit near and dear, man. Next year I see y'all in the playoffs. But this is the next one up, y'all. We had the Giants versus the Vikings, y'all. And on this list, the one man standing alone, the man that had the vision. They didn't see it coming, but I saw it. I get a point. The rest of y'all get a big old
I gotta say something about that.
You didn't pick the Giants, girl.
Okay.
You was Vikings. You was Vikings for life with everybody else. But Rob, go ahead. What you got to say about this game? That's a whole touchdown. Remember that now. That's a whole touchdown.
No, I just gotta get some love, man. You know, I've been kind of down on this dude. Talking about he ain't really like that to me. I mean, he's still not like that to me. But you know what? Hey, he had a great fucking game, bro. That was the best game I ever seen from Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he was really worth that first round draft pick. You know, so but yeah, my man, shit. If Daniel Jones playing like this for the playoffs, anything is possible. Anything is possible for that team. But also, man, Kirk Cousins. I said this in the beginning of the season. When they put all these weapons around them, then they stack up the defense. Only person to fuck this up is Kirk Cousins. And that's exactly what happened. Now, I'm not surprised. This is his first playoff game as the damn Vikings.
Is it? I thought they made the playoffs. They ain't made the playoffs last year.
Nope, they haven't made a playoff since Justin Jefferson been on that team, they did some shit. They who was the damn quarterback before? Remember that game-winning touchdown Stephon Diggs did against New Orleans?
Yeah,
I forgot the damn quarterback name who was on there, but they got rid of him to sign Kirk Cousins, and ever since then they ain't make the playoffs.
Man, you gotta put some respect on Kirk Cousins' name, bro. I'm hearing a whole lot of blasphemy right now.
Nah, fuck that nigga too. I've been watching Kirk Cousins since Michigan State. Shit.
I'm just saying, bro. You can't have a dude go out there with nearly a 80% completion percentage and then talk all this trash. But then you got people who are coming out here with 50%. You don't say nothing. Come on, bro. You got to keep the same energy across the board. You can't be talking trash on Kirk Cousins like that.
Not for Cousins.
They got the best record. Why not?
Oh shit!
I'm just saying, bro.
I mean,
I'll say this: I give Kirk Cousins a lot of credit this year.
Nah,
he played good this year. Like he was a top 10 quarterback this year.
The money that he's been receiving, bro. That's how I'm looking at it, bro. The way he can just fully guaranteeing contracts, and
but I mean, this year, how many quarterbacks who've gotten fully guaranteed contracts have been worth their money?
It's not many that just got fully guaranteed contracts, but that's my whole point. You get fully guaranteed contracts and you still
shit. Even if you
inconsistent.
The guaranteed money, shit. All these big ass contracts, how many have been worth their salt? Look at where Kyler Murray at, where Aaron Rodgers at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
Mahomes get a guarantee.
Aaron Rodgers proved his contract from last year. He won the MVP, even though he didn't make this the second round even though he lost in the first round of playoffs. It's Aaron Rodgers.
What about Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson, still Russell Wilson. History of winning, like Kirk. All these guys got a history of winning.
Russell only won one time though.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is only how many?
One time.
Kirk Cousins won.
None.
And this is since he's been a Vikings. This is his first playoffs as a Viking. I think it's like his third. I think he won the 2 in Washington.
Now I'll say this: Mahomes is not fully guaranteed. Alexis, he got the longest contract out of all of them.
Baseball money.
Yeah, but no, man, Cousins. I ain't believe in the team, and it wasn't mainly because of him, because he has a narrative that floats around on him a lot in the league. He's a decent quarterback, and he actually played really, really good this year compared to like the narrative that surrounds him. He played amazing this year compared to the narrative, but I just didn't see like that. I think the Vikings were a little up and downish type team because, like, yeah, they did beat the Bills, but I saw the way they beat the Bills. So I'm like, that was the Bills game right there. That gives me like it throws doubt on Josh Allen because this motherfucker iffy too. Iffy motherfucker. But he has more straight up talent than somebody like Kirk Cousins, so he gets a pass for that shit. But for the Vikings, really ain't nothing but their offense. That's their team. The team's their offense. They gotta outscore people, and they couldn't outscore the Giants that day. Giants got a decent defense.
Yeah, they did. They do got a decent. And shit, Justin Jefferson, I think he only had like 50 yards. So
yeah, man. When
I guess y'all right. I guess I can't blame it on Kirk Cousins because the defense made Daniel Jones look like a goddamn all-time Pro Bowler or some shit. But,
hey, do it like me, man. Just give him 40% of the blame.
I give him about 50. 60.
All right. He'll take 50. We'll do the latter. We're gonna take 60. He gives 60% of the blame to Kirk Cousins. It is what it is. But guess what? We got Wally, aka Always Late, up in the building, y'all. What it do, Wally?
Man, yeah.
Oh yeah, Wally got this one wrong too, y'all. What's up, Wally? You over there already sulking? It's your turn. It's for you to talk,
right?
To find you at all that good shit. Hey, something like that. What we got?
Nigga, I just came up in here. What the fuck you talking about?
And I went right to you, sir. You on the spot. Let's get it.
Oh Lord. Well, you can find me here on Wednesdays as always.
Sound enthusiastic.
If you don't know
sir.
now, you know. Yeah.
It's a depressing night. I know, Wally. It's a depressing night tonight, man. It's all right, man. Look, it's all right. We ain't even got to that point yet.
Depressing? What the hell? I'm depressed for. Look, kid. These games were just exciting, but then at the same time, just as close.
And just as close as what? Look, we'll be there in a second. We gonna get there in a second. I promise. We gonna get there in a hot second. Here we go, y'all. Look, next game we got up, y'all. And Dev Note, I'm gonna give you the floor on this one.
Dude and his hatred for this dude.
What are you talking about? He's got the Bengals and the Ravens. Ravens up, y'all. And I don't hate nobody. But we had the Bengals and the Ravens, y'all. And
of course.
Look at this. In this one right here, y'all. The only person, and this is when we talked about the 10 toes earlier. My boy Death Note's the only one that got this one wrong because he picked the Ravens. That's his squad. Now since Wally here, I'm gonna let Wally hit it first, and then Death Note finish that one off on that game. Wally, thoughts on that one?
I'll say this. I have to give credit to the Ravens, you know what I'm saying? I mean, with a backup quarterback at this point, being able to do a decent job of getting at least 17 points with the team, I mean, hey, that gives them more credit than anything else. I mean, ultimately, that only shows that the Bengals defense needs some work because they shouldn't allow that to happen, but and they got that part done.
All right, Death Note, what you had on that one?
Man, I think that all the credit in the world goes to the defense because the defense actually showed the fuck up when it came to going against the Bengals. That's really what happened in this game. The defense showed up, and you know what I'm saying, Joe Burrow couldn't just take advantage like he's done with every team, with many teams that came before. This game almost put a whole bunch of salt in the wound for a whole lot of people. Whatever the case may be, if it wasn't for some bad calls from our offensive coordinator, I mean, it is what it is. You got a guy who literally, you know what I'm saying, caught a pass and stretched out 2.5 yards for a damn touchdown. But you won't give him in a when you're on the goal line, you won't get, man, look. I mean, it's too many things to say about this game, man. But right now, all across, not only the fan base, but shit, I'm hearing people all across the NFL are saying the same thing. When the hell they gonna give up and just fire fucking Greg Roman? Everybody's saying it. Bro,
he like you, Rob. He won't let this shit go.
Bro, we've been saying this shit for like 3-4 years, bro, and they just too stupid, bro. He keep losing for the case because he doesn't not know how to fucking adjust to anything. I'm telling you, bro. He can be underwater and don't know how to adjust by fucking swimming up. Like, this dude is just terrible.
Damn.
He would drown in a shallow pool, bro. I'm telling you, this guy is terrible.
He talking about hate around here,
bro. He need to go, bro. He need to go. I'm telling you,
man.
He
drown in a shallow pool of water.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, you give that motherfucker 2 inches of water, that motherfucker gone. I'm just like, man, this dude. He's terrible, bro. So we need a new offensive coordinator. I was hoping that he would be among the announcements today of getting fired, but they do have a press conference on Thursday. Let's see what happens. Thursday at 2:30, we're hoping to get some news that Greg Roman.
They're gonna be watching it. He's gonna be watching attentively. Fire that motherfucker.
Hey man, I typically don't watch, but if they don't say that, bro, I ain't looking to another broadcast, no nothing until next season.
His ass gonna be on the staff. Wow. Get that motherfucker a raise.
Just no. Look, I'll tell you this. Dev Note, I want you to hear me out with this one. I'm actually happy that the Ravens lost that game. Wow. Not because I picked the Bengals, but because now their feet is to the fire. And I think they done burned that bridge. But I love seeing Lamar in black and purple. Me personally. Now, if they would have went out there and won that game, and some people in the organization be like, look, man, we almost won that game. But then you're going to have the other people in the organization saying, if we had Lamar, we definitely would have won that game.
Yep.
I'm ready to see what they do. Look, I'm ready to see what they do this offseason, because if I was them, like, dude, you a billionaire. You the only person that need to be convinced. Get a man his money, man. Guarantee his shit. The main reason Lamar wants a guarantee because the way they designed the offense around him and the way he has to play. But dude, I think $250 million guaranteed is worth a Super Bowl. A Super Bowl should be worth $250 million to a guy like you, because you playing these pretty much billionaires playing chess out here right now. Get a man his money.
It'll be honestly, because there ain't gonna be no Super Bowl in Baltimore. But a team I honestly think that could need him, right? 2 of them, the Jets and the Raiders.
I would never go to the Raiders. His best bet to be at the Jets.
Jets,
because they got a defense.
They do got a defense.
And offense ain't too shabby either.
It ain't. I mean, it ain't like he's gonna make the receivers better anyway, but he's gonna he's gonna upgrade the offense for sure though.
Well,
bro,
he ain't gonna make him that much better.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro, his deep ball is
out. I'm gonna be honest here though.
I mean, look, he's gonna make the offense better.
Out there, right? Here's my thing. I mean, yeah, but I'm saying this, like, with Derek Carr out there, I mean, you really think they're gonna go for him more than they're gonna go for Derek Carr?
Hold on, what you mean?
Yeah, I think the Raiders are really
Derek Carr's gonna be moving on.
Yeah, I mean, I that's one of the reasons why I put the Raiders out there. You know, unless they want to get a quarterback in the draft or something like that, or or they want to get time or another quarterback. Jimmy G might be a good quarterback, also a good fit for the Raiders as well. I mean, so that's why I threw Lamar for the Raiders.
I mean, yeah, there's multiple options out there for the Raiders at this point. As far as to McDonald's knowing he worked with certain people out there, but
I mean, I also said maybe the Giants.
Now,
I did also say maybe the Giants, but shit, Daniel Jones. Shit, the way Daniel Jones looked that last game.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, no, because when you think about it, as far as last year and this year, nah, bro, nah. That argument, I don't see them passing up on him. That's stupid. Because my thing is, one, he's been able to stay up. Two, he's been good to be on that line. Three, he's been up all the time, and he's consistent in throwing. Plus, when you compare last year and this year, he increased his percentage rating as far as passing. So, I mean, if you drop him for Lamar,
I'm saying, who you talking about?
Comparing Daniel Jones to Lamar.
I mean, Lamar's better though.
Daniel Jones on the Giants.
Yeah, I'm saying, but Lamar's better.
But let's also.
It's not even a conversation. That's a conversation for you, Wally.
He's
just gonna say
Lamar is
that.
As far as for what he's done with the team, and then what has he done from last year to this year,
Lamar, Daniel Jones.
I'm not trading that up.
Look, Daniel Jones just got what Lamar got when it comes to winning a playoff game. He ain't won no MVP. You know that, right?
Are we talking about MVP or are we talking about the body of work that he's been putting up?
I'm saying the body of work. Lamar Jackson has like the third most winning percentage of quarterbacks in the NFL since he's been drafted.
Okay, and I'm not conflating that, but I'm talking about from last year to this year.
I'm saying from last year. What do you mean? I'm saying he's.
I mean, regardless.
Let's put like
no. I'm saying from his. I'm saying just alone. If I'm talking about just Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
I'm talking about just him alone. From the fact that he's increased from last year to this year, I don't see why would they trade that up. He's been younger. He hasn't really been injured that much. He's been holding it down for the whole season. Well, not ultimately the whole season, but he has been injured for like towards the beginning parts. And then, but other than that, he's been down for the whole damn thing.
I'm not arguing.
Yeah, I get what he's talking about because if you get Lamar Jackson, all you're gonna do is get somebody who just run faster. You know,
I'll say this. Look,
I'm not the same player.
I'm not. They're not. Oh hell no! Look, why y'all keep disrespecting Lamar? Like I don't know what the hell y'all talking about because I walked away for a second. When y'all talking about trading Daniel Jones for Lamar, if that was even on the table, the fucking New York Giants would jump at that. They would jump at that. They would take Lamar in a heartbeat. Lamar is clearly far above, way better than Daniel Jones because think about it. You can't judge one quarterback off of one season. Lamar has a whole network of what he has a portfolio of what he can do for you. You would trade Lamar in a heartbeat for what you get from Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones just had a good season. They were talking about trading his goofy ass, and they still might trade his goofy ass this all season.
No, it's still out there. Don't get me wrong, it's still out there. I'm not saying that's not true.
But think about it. The Ravens are not trying to trade Lamar.
Point of just think.
No,
they're not trying to trade him. They just don't want to pay him.
No, the conversation came up because he said because I said the Raiders and Jets are two possible teams I could see him going to, but he was saying that it could be more options. And I said, well, I was thinking, I did say maybe the Giants early in the season, but I don't know. Way Daniel Jones is playing the playoffs so far, I don't know. Time will tell. So that's why the conversation came up.
Right. Plus, I also throw in there about the Derek Carr thing because Derek Carr's name's also out there in the world as well. So it's like, I mean, you got to really check overall. Like, if you focus on a quarterback personally, who you going to focus on more than anybody else out there? I think Derek Carr is really the one most people would focus on.
Yeah, I would.
Well, I'd say if Lamar
I got
on
a
the
question.
market, go ahead, Death Note.
Who said Lamar wanted $250 million guaranteed?
Yeah, you know that's a shit they keep.
No. I know
repeating.
it's media saying it or not. And then when he got asked whether or not, they was like, "Oh yeah, we were told that you got offered 200 million and you turned it down." He's like, "Me? Turn down 200 million?" He said, "Nah, they were nowhere close." He literally said that in the interview. So y'all sit up here talking about he won 250 million and
I
he's
ain't
not
say
taking.
that. I ain't say that.
No, what I'm saying is y'all keep saying like the 250 number keeps coming up, and what I'm saying is that, I mean, shoot, even if they came out with a contract saying, "Hey, Lamar, we're gonna do 200 guaranteed," you know what I'm saying, or "Hey, Lamar, we're gonna pay you 250 overall and 200 guaranteed or 180 guaranteed," I'm pretty sure he'll take that deal. My whole thing is people keep throwing out this 250 number as if that's what he's targeting, but I think that they're a lot closer than what people would really believe. And I mean, Eric DeCosta already put out there that they're going to make a deal in the offseason. They're going to make a deal.
I'm ready to see, man. Look, I hope they do. I hope they do.
Hey man, either way, I mean, I hope they don't go too far as paying them too much, because I don't want them to strip the entire team, because that's one of the things that typically happens when you pay a quarterback way too much. You strip all the other tools and assets away, and you hope that everything can rest on the back of your quarterback. And when you do that, you end up with a Tua type situation where your quarterback goes out and your team flops. Now that's not to say that that's the same situation in Miami, because they have weapons outside of just Tua. It's just the quarterback position is very weak. But in Baltimore, you see how much of a difference it is when we have Lamar versus when we don't have Lamar. Literally, the entire team is built around him. The defense does their job. Lamar comes in, he does his job, with the exception of the shitty calls that the offensive coordinator calls. Like I said, give this man a contract, even 200. If y'all want to go that route, do it. Give him his contract. Fire the offensive coordinator. Let's get somebody
250 guaranteed.
Man, y'all stop saying that damn 250 number, bro.
Hey, look, see that's the whole point. When you said what Lamar said, say what he said again when they asked him that question. Say the question and say what he said.
They said that he turned down 200 million. He said, "Me turn down 200 million?" And then he said, "Nah, I would never do that." Or sorry, he said, "Nah, I wouldn't." He said, "Nah, I didn't do that."
I bet he did. I bet he didn't do that. Like, think about it. That didn't tell you exactly. Like, I can see how that opinion can form from that. But he didn't say anything directly. It's like they said they offered you 200 million. What they offer him 180? Would you turn that down? Nah, I wouldn't do that. Like,
nah, but I mean,
go ahead.
But what I'm saying is that the way he reacted, if someone said, "Hey man, JVJ, you know what I'm saying? I gave you the other, I told you I give you $100 and you say you ain't want it, and you like, me turn down $100 free? Shit,
hold on.
Nah,
So
that offer never came through. Sorry, my bad. Not the free part. But
yeah, you added in the free because it can still be
me turn down $100. Nah, but what I'm saying is that the way that it sounded,
depending on who it's from though, because guess what? What if you owe me $200 and they say I turn down 100? He like that same reaction, be like, me. It could be like, hey, me, like, hey, they supposed to pay me more than that, or it could be me, like, nah, I would never turn that down.
Yeah, but the way it sounded was, no, I would never turn down 200 or 200 million. That's what it sounded like, or whatever, not in the interview. So when I watched it like 2 times, but I was just like, okay. And then I keep hearing all these, and then ESPN took it and ran with it, and everybody else talking about, oh, he wants 250, he wants 250, he
should get it.
Yeah, I just think that there needs to be a balance, bro. And right now he hasn't.
The balance is he the next man up.
Yeah, I mean,
think about it. I'm just saying, man. Look, think about it. We having this big conversation about paying the man the money when the whole league's normal standard of doing business when it comes to quarterbacks is next man up. It's the reason why somebody like Pat Mahomes, who we all think we all think is the best quarterback in the league.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so I said I think. Okay, but we all agree he's a top 5 quarterback. Put it like that. Mm-hmm. He got his money. And we got people like Russell Wilson make more money than him. That's just the way the NFL works. It's next man up. That's the reason that people got some type of concerns about Kirk Cousins. He getting all this free money, but he was next man up.
Yeah, I think they should have paid him because the cap is going up, everything is going up because everything went down with COVID. So they should have just went ahead and
you should have paid
that man, got it out of the way. Yep, they should have paid him and got out of the way.
Time ago.
They should have did that shit in year 3, year 2.
You
But hey,
made
it is
your
what it is.
bed, you got to lie in it. After he won the MVP, I would have paid him his money.
Yep.
But
Get it
they
out the
played
way.
around with it, so it is what it is. And I don't look if he does want 250 guaranteed. I'm not gonna argue with him just for the simple fact of he got a playoff win. Deshaun Watson got a playoff win. He got an MVP. Deshaun ain't got it.
Yeah.
And Russell, he had 2 years left on his contract when he got his money. And we see, well, shit, the playing like boo boo actually wasn't working in his favor. But look, y'all, we talked about Lamar. We spent a lot of time on the Ravens, y'all. We got to talk about the last game of the week. Ooh wee. Last game of the week, y'all. Last game of the week. And I think this is what you was referring to while we was talking about I'm hating on somebody. But I'll let Wally get the first word on this one. So you can say that shit one more time. But out of these games right here,
Yeah, no problem.
Death Note got it right, Alexis got it right, and I got it right. So yep, I'll let everybody get in on this. Death Note, you go first, then Alexis, because Alexis ain't said nothing in a second.
Hey man, I'm gonna make it quick so we can hear from Alexis, bro. Well, we knew that this was gonna happen, bro. Tom Brady, man, he's on a downswing, and the whole league's trying to tell his ass he should have retired 2 years ago, or whatever the case may be. So I mean, it is what it is, bro. I'm not even surprised, bro. He's under 500. I mean, just let that shit go. You need to go ahead and go into retirement. But I know he ain't because he got to pay for that divorce and that alimony. So it is what it is.
All right, Miss Alexis.
I heard he ain't got to pay that much.
Like he already good on it. Just let Death Note live with that one. He good. They actually had a mutual separation.
Yeah.
It was good.
I said she already rich.
Hello?
Huh?
What was you saying?
I was asking you for your thoughts on the Cowboys Buccaneers game.
That I knew the Cowboys was gonna win. Tom Brady was talking that best. And sometimes things just happen. Did y'all see that video that was going around? Where his teammate had asked him, he was like, "Ain't you like 6-0 with the Cowboys?" And he's like, "Yeah." It didn't go like that the other night. And man, and ironically, how old is Tom Brady? Ain't he 45?
Yeah, he 45.
Okay, if you add 14 plus 31,
45.
that's a sign. Sit it down, Tom Brady.
Yes, Lord Jesus. Yes,
Sit it down, bro. When the soul equals your age, sit it down. Just go on. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, next I'm going to Rob because I want Wally to be last. I want Wally to be last on this one so he can get it all out of his system. Rob, thoughts on that game?
Look, let me keep it real. I picked the Bucs because I'm a Cowboy hater. I'm a proud Cowboy hater. All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Now, but I'll give credit when credit is due, right? Hey, Dak Prescott, even though I still don't think he that nigga, but he played a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, this probably was the best game I saw him play all season.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, Buccaneers defense, I don't know what the hell is going on with them. They've been playing, honestly, really not that good all season. Offense, they can't click, Yeah, Brady, I don't think he's gonna retire, but I think his time in Tampa Bay is up. You might see him back in New England, man. New England or the Raiders also. Or maybe Miami.
All right, Wally. You got the flow, sir. Thoughts on the Cowboys Buccaneers game, sir?
It's the same as last time, as I always said. If there was any game I thought that was going to be a massive upset, it was going to be this one. Sad enough, it wasn't the case. That's all there is to it.
It was in the opposite mindset of what you thought it was going to be.
Wally,
you still there? Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right.
I said that the game was what it was. I thought out of all the games that amongst the wild card, I thought this would be the upset, but at the end of the damn day, it wasn't. That's all there is to it.
That's all you got on it?
Congrats to the Cowboys.
Man,
Yeah.
look, that's humble, man. I like that, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I like that. That's humble as hell.
No, I mean for real. Look. I didn't say nothing outrageous like, Tom Brady gonna come in here and rape the Cowboys and send them packing. No, I wasn't gonna say all that. I just said what it was. Out of all the games, when you look at all the games, think about it. You look at every other game out there. This is the only game you would think to yourself, if there's any other game out there, you expect this outcome to be this one at best.
No.
Anything else, you'd been like it would have been close.
No.
You would have to think it would have been close.
No.
Well,
that's me.
I
If
know.
I think about the biggest underdogs in this whole thing, that was them.
They were the biggest underdogs because they was the worst team in the wild card.
Facts.
Well, then that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Why would you bet on them if you know they the worst team in the wild card?
right. They 8-9.
But that's the whole point. They were the biggest underdog.
Like, what you got?
They would have been. That's my whole point, though. That would have been the biggest underdog. That was the whole point.
Yeah, man. Look, all I know, they got a special going on in Dallas. Get a 31 piece for $14. and they serving all goat meat.
All go
Lord.
I picked.
I'm flipping that shit.
I just picked them because I don't fuck with the Cowboys. But hey, it is.
And look, I'll say this, like Wally, the only reason I'm giving you pushback on that one when you say like this is the biggest like underdog, something like that. Like they were the underdog, so you would have picked this one to be the upset. I would push back on that because I would have told you the Jags over the goddamn Chargers was probably a bigger upset, or the damn fucking the Giants over the Vikings. Like this game right here. I think the main reason I think a lot of people had the upset thought in their mind was because it's Tom Brady, and you know the saying, because a lot of people around here like to say this dumb shit. Never bet against Brady, aka Rowe. I don't know what the fuck he ever is. And then the Cowboys are known for choking. So we put those two and two together, despite their season and how they played all season long, and people bet on the Bucks. They did because it was Tom Brady. Hoping for a miracle. It was probably one of the most obvious games I had to pick. Well, besides the 49ers, that one was the most obvious.
Yeah.
49ers was kind of like a lock. I was like, oh, they got the Seahawks game. But shit, this one right here, I was like, yeah. And then the Ravens Bengals probably followed that one up. Everything else was closer. But that's just me, y'all. Look, we got to tally up these scores, man. How everybody think they did this week, man? How y'all think y'all did on these picks?
Shit.
Yeah,
I think I got 4 out of 6.
Yeah, I lost 2. Shit, or 3.
4 out of 6.
All right, well, let's go down the list right here, y'all. Coming in last place, tied. Even though this person ain't here, I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna just say it out loud. We got Marcus and Death Note. 3 picks.
3.
Death Note, you got the 49ers, the Bills, and the Cowboys. Marcus got the 49ers, the Bills, and the Bengals. All right. Coming in tied. Good damn, it's a 4-way tie. A 4-way tie for second place. The 4 people tied for second place, y'all. We got Wally with 4 picks. You had the 49ers, the Jags, the Bills, and the Bengals. Got Jay Takashi, who ain't here either. 49ers, the Jags, the Bills, and the Bengals. Copy Joe picks, Wally. And then Rob, the 49ers, the Jags, the Bills, and the Bengals.
Wow.
And Alexis, the 49ers, the Jags, the Bengals, and the Cowboys. And Wally, I'll just carry this one on home. Matter of fact, I'll just not let it leave the house. I came in first place with 6 picks.
Well, congratulations, JVJ.
I know that shit real, man. I ain't miss a pick.
Hey, man, he cheated, bro.
I should have played your best on the goddamn FanDuel.
He cheated, bro.
Could have made some money this weekend, man.
Yeah, I could have made a hell of a lot, especially on the Giants over the Vikings. Shit.
Motherfucker could have became a millionaire with them picks this week. That's 6 for 6.
Man.
But look, y'all, ain't no gloating around here because that's just normal shit on a regular day. Let's keep on moving on to next week's picks, y'all, because we got a few games. Coming up next week, and we in the divisional round, y'all. The divisional round.
Yeah, this the real money right here. It's the real money.
Yeah, man. This when the chickens come home to roost, y'all. Chickens come home to roost. So less games. Pressure getting hot. We already made our Super Bowl picks, y'all. We're going to talk about those real quick, before we get up out of here. But let me get everybody's name on here. Did anybody have anything about them games last week before we keep it moving?
Say what we had to say.
Let's see. I'm going to throw this one in.
Hit me with it.
Big loves to the Dolphins defense because I'm surprised they even had enough to even do what they did. That's all I'm gonna get right there.
Oh, and what you hitting that vein right there, Wally? I agree with you, man. I'm a matter of fact, I'll say that.
I really get dog walk on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what I was about to say until after we make our picks. Because you spoke on something right there, Wally. But here you go, starting off. Oh, Alexis, did you have anything to definite up before we go?
No, I'm good.
All right, and I'm guessing Def no good because he came unmuted and muted again. All right, first game up, y'all, and I'll start it off. We got the Chiefs versus Jaguars, and I'm coming right out the gate, like straight out the gate with the Chiefs. Going to Def Note next.
Chiefs.
All right, going to Rob.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs.
All right, going to Wally.
Trevor Lawrence undefeated. Wally, and
you did well, but Chiefs is going all in.
All right, and Alexis, I already know I ain't gotta ask you, so I'm gonna spin it around real quick, like y'all. We going to the next game. An interesting one right here, y'all. Interesting. Alexis, who you got? Giants versus Eagles.
It's tough.
No, it really ain't that tough. But I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
All right, Eagles on the board. Going to you, Wally.
Sadly, I did my research, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. All right, Rob, who you got?
Yeah, that's a tough game because it's a playoff. So one thing about winning the first round, you got some momentum, and just because you got the bye week doesn't mean that benefits you. So, but I'm gonna say Philly. I think Philly protect home field.
Eagles on the board. All right, Dev Note.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Eagles.
All right. I guess I'm the only man on the island again this week. I'm picking the Giants. All right. Let's go on here and move to the next game. We got the Bengals versus the Bills. Can I go last? Y'all?
No,
I gotta ask.
You went last the last time, so you got to go first this time. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying, I don't want to give y'all my answer, man.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Well, I start off.
All right, go ahead.
I got the
Look,
Bengals.
I was about to say.
I got the Bengals, man. Upset.
All right, Rob got the Bengals. All right, well, who you said, Wally?
Bengals.
All right, who you got, Alexis?
The Bengals or the Bills?
Yep.
Bengals.
All right, Dev Note, go ahead.
Man, I'm torn on this bullshit, man. Because technically, I think the Bengals are gonna win it, bro. But I think they finna pull the NFL about to pull that pity shit and fucking try to give the Bills a Super Bowl because of DeMar.
So who you got?
Man, they gonna
Fuck.
stand on your pick, bro.
Shit, I'm always 10 toes down. Once I say something, bro, I stick with it. Anyways, I'm going with the Bengals.
Yeah.
All
let's
right,
go.
all right. Look. I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, if the Ravens can't make it, shit, the Bengals better make that motherfucker.
All right.
Right.
Now I'll tell you this. I picked the Bengals too, and definitely, I tell you, I think it'll be a bigger storyline instead of DeMar Hamlin because I don't think they care about him as the NFL. I think it'll be a more interesting storyline to see Joe Burrow play Pat Mahomes in the fucking conference finals, division finals, or whatever the hell that shit is, and they decide who wins the Super Bowl because that's what it's gonna come out of.
Wow. You know what? I didn't even pay attention to that. Because the Bengals play the Bills when that incident happened, right?
It's gonna be interesting. Let's see.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Hey, look, everybody got the Bengals on this one, y'all. Everybody got the Bengals.
If you think about this,
what's up, Wally?
and if you think about this is the same game that was canceled on Monday. So
That's
now
what
they
I'm
get to
saying,
redo
when the incident happened.
the playoffs when it's bigger, the bigger is.
One of the biggest.
Vigorous.
Hey man, look, add that
The
shit to
bigger.
the dictionary, y'all.
Yeah, bigger is as far as who. Well, basically, you know what I'm
The
saying.
biggest.
You know,
One of the biggest. One of the
Biggest. To say the biggest.
God damn, boy.
Hey, look, Wally, don't feel no type of way because Op do this
Yeah.
shit all the time. Op be making up words on the fly, but I be knowing what he mean
I'm
though.
dumb too.
But yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Like that's the last time they played was when that incident happened with DeMar. So
Yeah,
man, that's gonna be crazy. Ooh.
it's gonna be a hype game. But everybody got the Bengals right now. Wally, did you have anything before I went on to the next one?
No.
Okay, well, I don't think Wally got a delay or something. But look, y'all, next game up, final game of the week, y'all. We got the Cowboys versus the 49ers. And I'm gonna start with Alexis. Who you got, girl? They play the winner out of the Eagles and the Giants.
Niners.
Niners? All right, got 49ers on the board. Going to you, Wally.
Well, that's what you're using.
Wally?
Wale.
Oh, I thought I'd mute myself. I said the 90s.
You got the Niners? All right, Niners on the board.
Hurry up.
All right, going to you, Rob.
I'm going. This is a game. This is a dog rival game. It's a classic rival game. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Same playoff matchup as last year.
Oh yeah. The 49ers tap that ass. It's back to back. Then. 49ers.
All right, Def Note.
49ers. It was a no-brainer.
All right, and I'm also gonna agree. 49ers. Now y'all know what we normally do, y'all. When we get to this point, now we have made our picks for the playoffs for this round, but we always let people get a switch if they want to get one in. So we're gonna start at the very top, y'all. We're gonna work our way down. First game up, we got the Jaguars versus Chiefs. Does anybody want to switch? All right, I heard crickets. Let's keep it on moving now. Next game up, we got the Giants versus the Eagles.
No, I'm a switch.
Oh, you want to switch the Chiefs?
No. Hell no.
Okay, you want to switch to the Giants? Oh, you want to switch to the Giants?
You don't switch to the Giants.
Man, don't come over here with me, man.
Damn, man. I would hate that because Jalen Hurts. I don't know, man. Someone's telling me, bro. Someone's telling me it's upset.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to switch? All right, crickets. All right, next game up. We got the Bengals versus the Bills. Anybody want to switch? I'm gonna switch. I'm a fucking switch. I'm a fucking switch. I'm only switching for one reason.
If they win this game, they might go to the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna cap.
Nah, I ain't on the Cowboys yet. I'm talking about the Bengals Bills right now.
Oh.
I'm switching that one. But here, we can move on if nobody else wants to switch. I'll tell y'all why I switched.
So you think the Bills gonna win now?
I'm switching to the Bills.
All right.
Nobody else? Everybody good?
We good.
All right, bet. Last game, 49ers Cowboys. Anybody want to switch? All right, that was crickets, y'all. All right, so we got our picks in, man. Let me go down this list real quick. Like, say we all got the Chiefs. Me and Rob got the G-Men. Everybody else got the Eagles. I got the Bills. Everybody else got the Bengals. And everybody else got the 49ers. All right. Now, the only reason I'm switching Bengals Bills, it might be stupid. I don't believe in Josh Allen, but I know how bad the Bengals just played. They should have got their ass beat by the goddamn Ravens. So I'm trusting Josh Allen right now, y'all. If this shit don't go through, don't feel no type of way. Y'all can talk shit, but I'm trusting him right now because I don't trust his ass. Because I trust Joe Burrow. But it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm ready to see how the Eagles game play out, though. What y'all think?
Yeah. Shit, bro. I don't know. Something about the Philly, bro. I don't know, man. They're a good team, and they got the potential to make the Super Bowl, but I don't know.
Jalen Hurts ain't played in what, 2-3 weeks?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I want to see how there's a lot of niggas first time in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, you know.
And I love Jalen. I'm trying to tell y'all, I love Jalen. The only reason I'm not gonna pick him is because Giants just came in here and made a statement against the Vikings. Even though I don't know if that's that big of a statement, but I don't believe in the
No, to be honest, it was a statement.
And
Okay,
they got the
go ahead.
momentum. I said, like, hey, even though it's most teams, they want that first week bye, man, but shit, but you know, when you got to play in the first round, you get that big win in the first round, man, sometimes shit, sometimes those teams got so much momentum, bro. Shit, you know, a good team might catch some when they hot. That's one thing about football. It's all about when you get hot. And shit, that's how a team like the Giants, what they had Eli, you know what I'm saying, when he won them 2 Super Bowls, he was just in the moments where a nigga was just hot at the right time. So that's why I'm iffy with the Eagles, and I kind of didn't like how they end the season, even though Jalen Hurts was out. But we'll see, man.
Right. For me, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Wally.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say it like this. For your point of stance, I do see what you're saying. Mainly reason because when you think about the game between Giants and the Vikings, right? What was the main reason for the Giants to actually win that game? One, they were able to assess the run game. Vikings weren't able to do it at all. They shut that down. And when you think about that, it's like, okay, if the Eagles get the same treatment, knowing that plus their defense is basically average, bruh, they gotta get upset. Giants will upset them.
Especially Saquon, how he was looking.
Those results.
Woo.
I'll tell y'all this. Look, the odds makers are gonna pick the Eagles, and for every reason that the odds maker picked the Eagles, I agree with them. But it's like that one song. I got a feeling. I just got a feeling. I don't know. It could be wrong. Look. It's time to fuck this shit up. Who's gonna win the second round, man? We had 6 games in the first round. We got 4 games in the next round, and this round coming up right here. So And then next round we only got 2, and then it comes down to 1. Who's
Super
gonna have
bad.
the most playoff points? Because that's what we doing. We adding them up. Who's gonna have the most at the end of this? And I'm gonna just deem them the winner of the whole playoff run. Whoever has the most points.
Yeah.
I will say whoever wins the Super Bowl gets 2 points. Their Super Bowl pick gets 2 points. But I'm not gonna count the Super Bowl pick that we all picked out here because we did say we was gonna talk about that, right? Because Devno, did we talk on camera or off camera? Is Defno still there? Is Defno alive down there?
Duff, no. Where you?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
All right. Well, here you go. Regardless of whether we talked about it online or offline, I'm going to go around the room again just to see if the picks match up, all right? Alexis, who is your Super Bowl pick right now? To win it all?
To win it all?
Yeah, to win it all.
Man, the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right. And Rob, who did you have?
Shit.
'Cause I got it written in front of me. I just want to make sure it's still the same.
I say the Bengals.
All right. And I clearly had the Chiefs. Defno, who was yours again?
Bengals.
That is true. Switched up. All right. And Wally, who was yours again?
The Niners.
All right. Look. We all staying true to the game now. We're staying true to the game. So when it's Kansas City 49ers for the Super Bowl, I better expect to see. Defno, you still got to pick the 49ers because that was your switch to the Bengals.
Yeah. If the Bengals don't make it, then I got the 49ers to win it.
All right. And then me and Alexis both got the Chiefs, and Rob, you got the 49ers too. So
Hey, can I say something goofy? It ain't goofy, really.
hit me with it.
It ain't really goofy. I don't know why I said that. I'm just thinking, bro. Man, what if the fucking Giants make the Super Bowl?
Well, after who they play this week?
Because if they beat the Eagles, shit.
All they got in front of them is the
They're not beating the 49ers.
I don't know.
that's gonna be very interesting.
But I just say it's all about who's hot.
I'm gonna hold my thought just for some
That might be
fun.
the case.
Remember, y'all, anybody can get hurt during the game. That could jeopardize all our picks.
Right.
Somebody can go out as soon as the game starts. We saw what happened with DeMar Hamlin. They can go out. So even if the teams we pick right now win and somebody gets hurt, shit's subject to change. But as of right now, everybody's Super Bowl picks are the same as it was last week before the playoffs started.
And
I'm really at
Mine's been the same since last year.
girl. We wasn't doing this show last year.
But the reason why I said that, right? Oh, my bad. But the only time I seen the Giants in the playoffs, and when they win the first round of the wild card game, these the only time I seen the Giants. Every time they win the first round, I see the motherfuckers go to the Super Bowl.
I mean, you going back to them Eli days.
Hey, but I mean, Eli was a good. Hey, but shit, where they looking right now, man? I don't know.
Well, I will tell everybody that's watching the NFL, y'all, this shit is all about matchups. Like, the teams can be as good as they want to be all season long, playing against the entire, well, not the entire league because they don't play everybody, but playing their schedule. It really comes down to matchups in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to decide shit. Because you have teams that might have a really good running out, like a good run game, but the team they going up against has a really good fucking defense. A la Cowboys got a decent run game, but what do the 49ers do really good?
Run the ball.
I'm saying they stop the run.
Oh, they do stop the run.
Oh, and they run the ball good too. So we're gonna see if those cancel out because Cowboys are good at stopping the run. So let me see how these matchups work, man. It's some interesting games, man. After all the shit we went through the entire season, all the games that we have seen, Bills, Vikings, last second catch, keep the drive alive and go down there and win. To I can't even name all the other games. It was some very good games this year. It's interesting to the teams, the 8 teams that we're down to right now.
Yeah.
And now we got our number 1 seeds playing. So we're gonna get to see what the Eagles got with their little layoff, and we're gonna get to see what the Chiefs got with their layoff.
So let me ask y'all.
Man, I forgot this one right here.
What happened, Wally?
Oh, go ahead.
Nah, what were you saying?
Nah, I forgot. I forgot. The other big part of the Giants and the Vikings game was Jefferson. He was minimized. That they locked him down.
Defense looking good. They contain the run.
He only got a couple of yards.
Yeah. Hey man, where you rank Saquon Barkley and running backs? Like, what's his ceiling? Because
his ceiling could be the best in the league, but as of this year, he might be top 10, maybe.
Bro, he don't, man. Watching him run the last game, bro, it don't even look like he had injuries.
That's his only. I think that's his kryptonite, but that comes with playing a position. The dude huh?
No, I was saying that it don't even look like it.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, if he could stay healthy and perform the way he normally performs, like, think about it. If he could perform every season, take away 15% of what he did his rookie season, he's a great running back. Because the dude was just unbelievable his rookie season, and last game was a good game for him. The question is, can he stay healthy, and how long can he keep it up?
Yeah.
But I believe he has all the potential in the world. I don't believe he was a top 10 running back this year. He might have been maybe a top 10, but he would have been towards the bottom.
No, I think he was probably top 5.
You think he's better than Tony Pollard?
I think number wise he was.
You think so?
I think with the numbers wise he was top 5 this year.
Check him out, Wally. Look up Tony Pollard's stats compared to the fucking Saquon. Cause
write the names in the back chat for me.
Tony Pollard, he a dog. I heard rumors that I think he's a free agent. I heard the Lions. Not saying gonna get it. Depends how if they could sign Jamal Williams, because he's gonna get that bag after beating Barry Sanders' touchdown record. I heard Tony Pollard could be in that conversation with the Lions. And that would be fucking dope as shit.
Yeah, man, let me see. For the season, how many yards did he have? Regular season, he was over 1,000. He was 1,007 yards. Tony Pollard.
He made a Pro Bowl. He a dog now.
Yeah. He only had 9 touchdowns. I'm just trying to do a stat comparison. Yeah, 9 touchdowns. And then we go look back at over 1,000 and 9.
I mean, he made a Pro Bowl as a backup. He ain't really the starter for real.
He kind of really is a starter. That's the funny part. They just paying Zeke so much damn money that you gotta carry him to a certain level. But man,
come over in Detroit, my young man. We got the bread.
All right, Saquon. Hey, look, I'll give it to Saquon. Saquon was better this year.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
1,300 on 10 tubs. He averaged less per carry, but he had more touchdowns and he had more rushing yards.
I mean, that's only because, shit, I ain't even knocking what you said, because if it wasn't for him, like, sharing carries between Zeke, shit, ain't no telling. He could have fucking had better numbers than Saquon,
What the hell?
That's the only reason why I switched my pick, because I'm like, man, the way they running game looking, if Daniel Jones throwing the ball like that, mixed with him running the ball, I mean, the Eagles could do the same thing, but I don't know. I think the Giants, they might be hot. I think they're gonna go on a little streak.
Hey, check it. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
All right, look, I'm gonna have to click on some shit real quick, like, so if my shit shut the fuck down, just hold on for a second, because I don't know what the fuck this shit. Okay, I'm good. And all this antivirus shit just pop up. You're under threat. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of my screen. But look, it's gonna be Tony Pollard. Who? I'll ask the question since you asked that one about Saquon. Who's the best running back in the league right now? I'm going around the room. Alexis, do you even care about this question?
Oh, in the playoffs?
Not in the league. Who was the best running back this year in the league?
I say she's gonna pick somebody on the Chiefs.
I'm trying to be.
But she couldn't pick anybody on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I mean, I can.
You can, but it wouldn't be a good answer.
It would make sense.
We're not built off the run, even though we need to establish that.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I mean, ain't Tyree Hill running back?
No, you're a wide receiver, girl.
All right,
Hold on. He's a wide receiver. I thought he was running back.
Tyree Hill been a wide receiver the whole time. You know he ain't been a wide receiver.
But nah, I can't think of nobody that I'll give for the league.
honestly, I don't really. That's hard because you want to talk about numbers wise, right? It's Josh Jacobs because he led the league in rushing this year.
You give it to Josh Jacobs?
I want me personally, no, but
Who you gonna give it to?
I'll say you talking about best running back, man. All around, damn. It's got to be between Saquon. Damn. Man, that's tough. I would say, man,
You want me to tell you mine? I'll tell you mine.
Who?
Nick Chubb.
I was thinking Nick Chubb's too. Nick Chubb's, yeah. I would say him, but over like the total package, I would say Nick Chubb's and Saquon. It's all around.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm actually split between two. And it's I've been going back and forth since y'all been talking.
Oh, I forgot.
I've been thinking about Nick Chubb and Christian McCaffrey, and it's for different reasons. Christian McCaffrey, like he makes a team night and day. He comes in and he got hands, he can run, he can block, he's just all around like a damn good player. And his stats don't necessarily always, stack up with what he reflect on what he does. And his durability is almost second to none. I mean, as far as injuries, you haven't really seen him get injured at all, no problems at all. Like missing games, he doesn't really do that.
And he play rough.
Yeah, he's a bruiser, bro. And so I'm torn right now between Christian McCaffrey and Nick Chubb. Those are my top two right there that I'm just like even Christian McCaffrey, if everything ain't working his way, like if everything is not perfect for him, he still finds ways to fucking make shit happen. And a whole team is not built around him. So a lot of people's numbers are getting skewed, like Derrick Henry and stuff like that, where teams are built around him running. The fact that the Browns didn't have a quarterback, Nick Chubb had to run. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I don't know, bro. I you know what? On that note, I'm gonna just say Christian McCaffrey. That's gonna be my number one, based off of all around.
I mixed one more person though. Joe Mixon. Gotta be in that conversation as well.
Joe Mixon. Okay.
Yeah.
Did Wally go?
Waiting on Wally. Wally, who you had?
Man,
I didn't. I said McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey. All right.
Running back.
Yeah,
But I will say, not of all time. However, I do see a future for Isaiah Pacheco.
Oh Lord.
Alexis, stop. Like for a night, you made me look bad. See, that's
How? You don't think? Wait. I said I see a future. I didn't say he was going to be all time, but I think give him another year, maybe two, with Andy Reid working with him. I think because he has been really dope this season. I mean,
the only reason I gave you pushback because like we talking about best running back in the league and shit, and then you said give him some time. He got potential, so I'm guessing to be the best running back in the league. I don't see that for Pacheco. No matter.
No,
what
I'm not
Andy Reid does.
I'm not saying all time. I'm just saying I think he has the potential to do good things. Like he may not be top. He may not be number one, but I could see him at least top 5.
All right, she's showing some Kansas City level. I don't see that, but you know, I ain't gonna hold you, girl. Chief City, Chief Kingdom, all that in a bag of chips. All right, here you go. I'm gonna ask y'all another position. Best wide receiver.
Oh, easy money. Justin Jefferson.
All right, Wally.
Well, he gonna take forever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mirror that. I second Jefferson.
Man, I said Hills.
You like I don't think you be like your shit don't be talking when you say it, but he
Be on mute saying it.
All right, so we got 2 Justin Jeffersons and then
Nah,
Wally,
I don't know what's wrong with my mic.
No, you good because I got you. You said
Tyreek Hills.
Tyreek Hills. All right, Alexis,
Yeah.
what you got?
Of all time, or just what?
Girl, we not doing all time anything. Just this
Oh,
season.
I thought that's what the original question was for the running back. My bad.
He about to say some damn Juju. Watch.
No, if we said best running back of all time, we would say some people like Barry Sanders or some shit like that. We said Nick Chubb. Nah, just this season.
Oh. Since he try to go ahead and throw me under the bus, Rob can't rob the bank with Rob, but
I'm fucking with you.
nah, but I was, so I'm gonna just say Kadarius Toney.
All right, so everybody that's watching right now, just disregard any of the next fucking picks Alexis makes while I'm asking these questions, but maybe not the next one. She might. The next one might work.
Could have said Jamar Chase. Could have said Stephon Diggs. Tyreek Hill. Like shit. There's a whole bunch of names she could have had that were up there.
She could have said Tyreek, man. Look, he used to be with us.
Yeah, if it ain't about the Chiefs, it ain't about me neither.
All right. Well, look, I'm actually third it up and put Jefferson on there just because what he's actually demanded of. And a lot of people say how he was shut down in that game, and that dramatically changed what the Vikings can actually do. Because you've seen him in shootouts, but that was when he was out there running free, and they limited that a lot. And I think that played a big part in them losing that game. So next one up, y'all, because I'm going by positions. I'm not going to all of them now. This year, best tight end.
I know this might be the obvious. I would say still Travis Kelce. But I can't. It's hard. I feel like it's hard because I can't ignore the other guys like T.J. Hockenson. He's played pretty good this year. You got what's the white boy, the tight end from Baltimore.
Mark Andrews.
He's top notch.
George Kittle.
Whoa.
Yeah, I can throw some names out there.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Kittle didn't have a good year this year, though.
You was right. It's been so many games when I saw it. Like
we talking about this year, though. We talking about this year. Because Kittle didn't have a good year.
Thank you.
This year.
I'm gonna actually say Kittle because he's been some games where he's went crazy, like highlight, like video game shit, like long touchdowns, breaking tackles. Yeah, Kittles. I'm gonna say Kittles.
Okay.
I knew I was missing somebody because I'm gonna give it to Kittles, but Travis Kelce had it for the last 5-6 years, so Kittle.
All right. Wally, did you have anybody?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna definitely go with Travis Kelsey, but I'm also throwing Kittles in there as well.
TK.
Okay, everybody giving Kittle some love today, man.
Not me. You talking about
Oh
that.
yeah, Kittles has. No, I'm saying Kittles has some moments, bro.
He
had
did.
some moments.
He did. But
We talking about for the
Travis
whole
Kelce.
season.
Travis Kelsey gonna go down as one of the greats.
Oh yeah, but I'm no. To be honest, if you look it up, I believe he's like the second or third best tight end in the league this year.
Who?
Literally.
This year? Kittle?
Who's
Yeah,
number
George
one?
Kittle. Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
Yes.
who's number one?
Number one would definitely be Kelsey.
Okay.
Kelsey.
Like, I
And the
don't
Bears
think
played.
Kittle was the second best. I don't even think Kittle was in the top
Yeah,
10.
look it up. I believe he's second or third.
I think Kittle was like fourth. Well, hey, I'll tell you this.
Look it up.
I'll tell you this. Travis Kelsey was clearly. I was gonna pick Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey had 1,300 yards and 12 touchdowns.
What Kittles had?
Kittle's had. Let me go back down to him.
Is it an S? I thought it was just Kittle.
George Kittles. George Kittle, but you know everybody calls him Kittles.
Oh.
He had 765 yards,
Wow.
11 touchdowns. He didn't hit over 1,000.
Well, they run the ball more and shit.
Look, Mark Andrews had more yards, 847. Some dude, TJ Hawkinson, you know who that is. He had 914. And then you know, Travis was up there at the top. He was in front of receivers. He had 1,300.
Damn.
How much?
1,300 passing yards.
He's still the main target.
Receiving yards.
So,
Well, he became more of the main target.
And he
because
like the top
before he
receiver
was
for the Chiefs.
Yeah, he's number 8 in the entire league in receiving yards.
That's what I'm saying. He's like the top receiver for the Chiefs.
Oh hell yeah.
For
I mean, him and
Mark
Mahomes
Andrews,
is like
Mark
best
Andrews
friends.
would have been up there, but his targets dropped off like a mug after week 6. So the first 6 weeks they were throwing to him. After that, it was not as much. So if you look at the numbers, just targets per game.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Now since we went down the list, on this. Oh Lord, look, Marcus coming in here to get embarrassed.
here we go, Marcus.
Now I gotta ask y'all because this is all opinion based, depending on what you like. But before I do that, we got Marcus in the building, Mr. Marcus, sir. What it do? What it do? How you doing tonight?
How are you guys? Good, bro. How y'all doing?
And you know, living the dream, staying on time, showing up on time.
I got you. Fucking petty ass.
I'm petty as hell, man, but I ain't even got to my pettiness yet. Tell the folks where to find you at, Marcus, man. What it do?
You can catch us on the JBJ Network Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific, at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, on the weekly drop on the JBJ Network. And hosted with Wally and me. And, shout out to Rob, What We Know Podcast. Shout out to Death Note, Alexis, and Let's Talk with JBJ. And, yeah, man. That's got it.
All right, yeah. Now here you go, Marcus. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you for last week, and I gotta get your picks for this week. I don't know why my shit lagging like this. Look, man. Look, I'm pretty sure y'all at home are seeing a lag, so we gonna kill that. Y'all ain't got no more music, all right? Trying to make sure it don't lag for y'all. But
I don't hear lag.
Nah, it's not gonna be a lag that you can see, but because you got all the access in the world. I'm gonna let you know this. Last week, Marcus, out of the 6 games that was played, you got 3 correct picks. All right. You came in tied for last place with Death Note. All right. But I gotta get your picks in real quick, like so everybody can see them on camera. All right. See them on camera. and we gonna speed run Jersey.
Can you repeat that, bro? Because I went out for like 30 seconds. My bad.
Yeah, that probably was my lag on this side. But you got 3 picks out of 6 picks. 3 picks out of 6 picks from last week.
Yeah, I guess I got the Chargers and the Bucks wrong. And who was the third one? Oh, the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings. So you came in tied for last place with Death Note.
Man, who took first?
Say what?
I said, who took first?
Oh, I took that.
Of course you did.
No, 6 for 6, man. It's kind of hard to beat that.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Well, guess what? The Chargers blew it. Chargers blew it. The Bucks, they're all sloppy. Cowboys capitalized, even though the kicker was off of the Cowboys that day. But the Buccaneers still couldn't capitalize.
Your boy Brady.
Nah, it don't matter. They had enough goat meat to spread around.
Hey, man, like I said, let me know when the Lions win something, all right? But
hey, shit.
Hey, like I said.
That's something.
Well, it ain't my last game. I won.
Last I checked. Oh, wait a minute. They've been chilling at home. I forgot they were watching the game.
Y'all
That's right. Shout out to the Lions, man. They're participating.
8-9.
Hey, Rob. Let them know what kind of dip they were using with the chips. All right. Let them know what the Lions were using the chips and the dip and the beer. So while they won their last game of the season, they were still watching everybody else couch surfing. But I got you, Rob.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Rob. I got your back. I got your back, Rob. Look, hey, I talk shit. I told you Tom Brady ass was going home, Marcus. Didn't I tell you that?
Yep.
And I picked the Bucks because I don't even like the Cowboys.
To be honest, I was like 50-50 on that game. I was like either Cowboys or Bucks. Yeah.
Why you pick them then? What put
it's
you
like
over
the home
top?
team. Because they were the home team, and I thought they had some chemistry from the last game. They would continue that, but they were rusty all game, and then Russell Gage went out.
It was rusty all game.
They were pretty much rusty for like three quarters at least of the game. But
Damn,
the
they
Bucks
must be. Here you go. I ain't trying to talk shit, but if they was rusty for pretty much most of the game, them motherfuckers been rusty for pretty much the entire damn season.
Well, the season was inconsistent. Not to mention the injuries.
Man, look, man, you can't get that man no injuries, man. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute.
How many passes we gonna give?
Hold on, but if the Chiefs had the pro lineman out, if they had Kelsey out, if they had their star running back out,
you didn't hear me complain about that when we got our ass whooped in the playoffs.
There would
by
not
Tom
be a
Brady.
Chief fan. There would not be a Chief fan who wouldn't be using that same excuse or that same reasoning when the depth chart is off.
I haven't used it. Know why? Because when our line was decimated in the playoffs in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady, and they blew that fucking line up, I didn't come out here and talk about Kansas City line.
Yeah, right.
I came out here and said
that's cap because you used it too. When I said that, we brought up that they won that Super Bowl.
I'm saying when it happened.
Uh-huh.
Now, when we talk about it later, I'm like, look, all honesty.
Well, I know, but I'm talking about the same way they use LeBron's excuse when the Lakers didn't have the chemistry because their lineups were always banged up, they always switched their lineups. That was similar to the Bucks. Same thing.
No, we just
you had the top three receivers. The running back was out. You had the other running back, Aaron Jones, went to the Packers. No Gronk.
Yeah, but think about it. What's Tom Brady known for? Didn't Tom Brady make Gronk? Didn't Tom Brady make Julian Edelman? Didn't Tom Brady make Wes Welker? Didn't Tom Brady make everybody he had as a receiver besides Randy Moss? Didn't Tom Brady make them?
Mm-hmm. Even the last season. But however, hold on. The last season with the Patriots, they had no real star receivers, and then they led the league in drops.
Yeah, but didn't they have a better record than they had this year?
Sure, they're scoring. But they also had a better defense too.
Well, actually, they weren't 9-8. Were they 9-7 the last year Tom Brady was there?
No, they were like 12-4.
Okay, even better, 12-4.
But remember, the defense also contributed. They were also healthy.
Yeah,
the lineman wasn't as bad.
Well, I'll tell you, Tampa Bay's defense is He was okay, man. Tom Brady just played like shit.
Not good enough to stop 31 points.
Hell nah, because Tom Brady got to put points on the board.
No.
But
14. They had to get at least 28, and then the defense should have showed up. They would have took out like a good 10 points of them. Cowboys would have been 20, 21 maybe.
how many points did they score?
Only 2 touchdowns.
All right, man. I don't know if that 21 would have been on the board. Here you go. I gotta ask you a question, man, because we gotta get your picks in for the next round. All right, we got 4 games. 4 games, Marcus. All right, first game up where we had the Chiefs versus the Jags. Who did you have?
The Chiefs.
All right.
Fucking
Next-
Chargers blew that shit.
Yeah. Surprise.
They blew that shit.
Next we got the Eagles versus the Giants. Who you got?
I got the Eagles.
All right. Next game up, we got the Bills versus the Bengals. Who you got?
That was tough. I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Got the Bills. All right.
Yeah.
Next one we got up, we got the 49ers versus who the Cowboys.
Oh, that shit's tough. I guess the Niners.
All right, one more time. We're gonna go through it. Chiefs versus Jags. Who you got?
Chiefs.
All right. Eagles versus the Giants. Who you got?
Eagles.
Bills versus the Bengals. Who you got?
Bills.
And 49ers Cowboys.
I'm gonna switch to the Cowboys.
Switching to the Cowboys. All right. Marcus got his switch on the board. Marcus, you are in no man's land by yourself with the Cowboys, all right?
Yeah, that's good.
It's fine, man. Look, me and you the only ones on the island together when it comes to the Bills. And I'm on matter of fact, Rob came over with me. We got me and him both got the Giants versus the Eagles, and everybody got the Chiefs. So we got
Not to mention the Ravens could have beat the damn Bengals if it wasn't for that fumble.
Why you think I picked the Bills?
I know. That's why I picked the Bills too.
Mm-hmm. So look,
Now,
y'all. Go ahead, keep going. My bad.
No, I was gonna say the offense didn't look that good for the Bengals at all last week, and that was against the worst team.
That defense, I think the Ravens still got a decent defense, but it's not what it's known for.
Oh, it'll never be like the Ravens with Reed and Ray Lewis and Terrell Suggs.
Yeah.
It'll never be like that.
Not at all. But look, y'all, we came, we saw, I won. I ain't supposed to talk shit tonight, man, but that is 6 for 6, man. Y'all got to give me some props. Can I get some props for that shit? 6 for 6. Just a little bit.
Congratulations.
What'd you say?
I was like, can I get a little credit?
I said congratulations.
Oh, what happened?
Congratulations on 6 for 6.
Oh, all right. I congratulate. I did that earlier. Shit.
Oh man, look at that shit right there. Somebody already had that pre-installed in here. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate it, man. I just wanted to, get some love. We hyped Wally up for the last 2 weeks. Wally got top spot 2 weeks in a row, man.
Wow.
I got one time.
Hey, look, I covered that distance right there, man. I won by 2. Wally he beat me twice by 1. We even now. How about that shit? How about them chips? But we gonna see how this next week. I'm ready to see how this next week play out, man. Because it's some really interesting games. I think the toss ups are like me personally. I think it's the Eagles and the Giants, and the Bills and the Bengals. I think those are the 2 toss up games. I think the only 2 lock games are really the Chiefs and the 49ers. I think they got a lock on those, but that's just my thoughts. But I'm gonna go around the room, man, for everybody. Starting with Miss Alexis, follow it up with Wally and Marcus, Death Note, then Rob. I gotta go pee.
You didn't have to let us know about that. You know that, right?
So Alexis.
Yes.
Final.
Final thoughts. Chiefs everything. Chiefs Kingdom. Travis Kelce is fine.
Okay.
And I hope Patrick Mahomes has his game on 10 and his curls is popping. And that's it.
Well, you better hope that the Jaguars don't get hot because Travis Lawrence is undefeated on a Saturday.
Travis Lawrence?
Or Trevor Lawrence, God damn
Can't
it.
even get his name right.
Yeah,
there.
Trevor Lawrence.
He's undefeated.
Now look, but I'm gonna be honest, Rob. That man throw four interceptions that game, though. I mean, bruh, I'm sorry. If he does that again with the Chiefs, I expect them to dog walk them behind.
Well, Chiefs defense not really that good. I know. Let's keep it real. As long as they got Pat Mahomes, you know.
I mean,
why they winning
that's
this
true, but at the same time, it all depends on how sloppy those interceptions look. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Our defense is better than the Chargers.
But nah, I just be talking shit, Alexis. But yeah, I think the Chiefs gonna take care of business. You know, I think they'll win at least by 2 touchdowns.
Why you gotta be throwing that ish in my toilet though?
Yo, what?
Why? Because you said you just talking ish. I said, why you gotta be throwing that in my toilet though? I sit here and I go for Detroit, and you know. But then here we go.
Because when you be like, when we tell you top five running backs, and it's all you gotta pick a
Chiefs.
Right.
I told you, it's Chiefs everything. It's Chiefs everything.
My average 25 yards a game. Like,
hey, but it cheats everything. That's what I'm telling you, man. Like I ain't get the Arrowhead tattooed on me just to be like, oh yeah, go Josh Allen. Get the hell out of here. What are we doing?
Hey,
10 toes. Actually, I think she got like 20 fingers. Fuck the 10 toes. She 20 fingers down, bro.
Word, I'm telling you, you ain't supposed to be telling all the business now. See, can't rob the bank with Rob or Jay.
I'm just saying, man. Look, I gotta give it to you, man. You stay 100%, and like some of the times it's delusional as hell. And I'm a Chiefs fan too, but I ain't gonna hold you, man. Look, she's staying 100% dedicated, and I give it to you.
Give it to you too.
I appreciate that. Now I do my Miss America wave, like, no,
can't nobody see that shit. All right, who was up next?
Me.
I think
I'm up next. Yeah, real quick. So, you know, based upon these games, yeah, I'm with JJ on this. I mean, Chiefs and 49ers going to be easy. They should be easy. You know, Giants, Eagles, Bengals, Bills, that's going to be one of those big boy takers. You know, it's up for grabs. It is what it is. But other than that, you know, y'all get ready for Wednesday night for Marcus and me show. We're going to have some fun controversy over at the Weekly Drop Media. But, you know, nonetheless, man, good show all together. Man, let's see what happens, man. See what happens. Crazy.
Yeah, and by the way, just real quick update. We're not always going to be having live stream panels. Sometimes we have pre-recording clips, shorts, stuff like that. That'll be updated as well on the community tab. Make sure you hit the notification bell, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and just support every content creator on this panel and our new show as well on Edition for the Weekly Drop Wednesdays.
Right. You know, he's right about that too. We're gonna keep you informed about that Derek Carr situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all offline about that Derek Carr shit. Like, go ahead, Marcus. Tell him what. Okay, well, was that everything, Marcus? My bad.
No. You know, I appreciate it again. It was a crazy season. So most of the wild card games were close. You guys broke it down. I was watching at least half the stream. I came half in. So, but either way, I think, like, you know, the Chargers dismantled. They choked. They were up like 27-7 at one point, and they lost 31-30. So, 24-3 comeback by the Jags in the second half, especially. And then you also had, you know, the Vikings. They lost to the Giants. That people were like 50-50 on that as well, because the Vikings were a mediocre team or mid-pack team with a good record. You also had, the Cowboys were just more talented from the roster. It just were, and they're younger and more hungrier. And then you had the Niners, who they just made an example out of the Seahawks, because the first half was actually pretty close, but it was just too much Niner Nation. And then as far as the Dolphins is a shocker, because there's like third string quarterback and second and third string running back, and they almost beat them. So the fact that it was 34-31 was crazy. And other than that, the Ravens, if it wasn't for that fumble, because that was a defensive clutch play by the Bengals, but the Ravens actually had that game. But it is what it is. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Can't complain about it. But other than that, you can catch us on the weekly drop Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Also be on the lookout as well. Jay Takashi, shout out to Let's Talk with JBJ. Also, make sure you check out JBJ and his gaming network too, on his gaming channel. Also, Rob, Sports Talk with Rob, What We Know podcast. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel as well. Hit the notification bell, leave a comment, hit the Cash App, Super Chat, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, man. Oh, also Knowledge and Relationship. Shout out to them. They're right now, they hit like 3K not so long ago on subscribers. They're still trying to get monetized with YouTube. You know how that shit goes, JBJ. And, other than that, man, I'm just glad some of the content creators are finally putting in, getting monetized, getting recognized, because they're putting in a lot of work, especially coming from a background of ethnically diverse, putting in the work. And, being minorities and stuff, it's a struggle as it is already. So, yeah, man, other than that, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounded like he was about to make the Martin Luther King speech on Tuesday.
I was like,
yeah, my bad. I'm walking my dog, but I'm like taking like a jog, like a power walk.
We a day late, but hey, a day late and $1 short. But hey,
yeah. For whatever reason, I thought it was Wednesday, but my bad.
Nah, shit. I appreciate that shit either way though. All right, Death Note. Up the bat, baby.
Yeah. I'm always happy when Marcus goes before me because I feel like I shouldn't say much. Yeah, you can find me over here on Tuesdays for the sports show, or in.
Hey, how are the Ravens doing, by the way? Are they okay?
How's your mouth doing after Tom Brady? Are you okay?
Y'all ain't got a mute. God damn.
Anyways, so you know what I'm saying. I think it's been a decent week. You know what I'm saying. Hey, the Ravens almost came through for me. You know what I'm saying. Did what it did. If that was the case, you know what I'm saying. Maybe Lamar would have got another chance at a crack at the playoffs. But it is what it is. Hey man, I'm happy with the outcome. You know what I'm saying. Another plus 500 season out here in the books. We need to fire Greg Roman. I'm gonna say that day in, day out, 10 toes down on that.
Get the pitchforks out.
Damn right. But yeah, overall, I think it's cliche when we keep saying good show. Some say I rather enjoyed this one. I think having less games is less pressure, and you can actually watch all the damn games instead of trying to figure out which ones you're gonna watch. So I like that, and yeah, let's get it. This next week is gonna be really interesting as we see a couple upsets.
All right, now got my boy Rob. Sports Talk with Rob. What we got, sir?
Yeah, man, good show, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some good games coming this weekend. Can't wait to watch these games. You already know Detroit all day, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to talk about them no more. But JBJ had to mention Baker Mayfield, all this goofy shit. But yeah, and then you got niggas like Marcus just want to argue when niggas talking about, oh, when the last time your team won with a goddamn 8-9 record.
Ain't Baker Mayfield like top 10, top 12?
Top ass. But yeah, man, good ass show, man. Y'all my people. You know what I'm saying? This shit could be very therapeutic to me. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, I ain't got shit to say, you know. Follow me, you know what I'm saying? Thankful _ Robert, you know what I'm saying? What We Know Podcast, Sports Talk with Rob. And hey, you can check me on this motherfucker. JBJ, Let's Talk with JBJ. Ah shit, I've been drinking. Let's Talk with JBJ. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to my boy.
Hey, look, man. All that in a bag of chips, y'all, man. Like, no bullshit. I'm gonna keep saying this every week that goes by that I constantly enjoy this because one thing you did say, Rob, like this is therapeutic. Kind of get away from the normal rat race that we have, and then everything that we do on YouTube. We get away from that and we step into a place of like sports, and it's a good decompression. And then when you got other like-minded people that can come in, they give their opinion. We have debates about Tom Brady being straight dog shit. You know, the Lions trying to be somebody.
This year, I got you.
I look that too, yeah. And last year and the year before that. But you know, we ain't gonna talk about all that shit, man. Well, actually not the year before that because he did win that year. But look, man, it's a good.
Oh, who did they beat again? Oh, that's right. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. And guess who won the year before that? Hey, look, we ain't gonna talk about that. But look, it's just a good place to be able to come over here and do this shit up, man. And then on top of that, it's always interesting when you put these picks on paper. When you put these picks on paper, that makes it a little bit more interesting. And we're like this group that we have, y'all, right now. This season 1. We just called it season 1. We're gonna have season 1 of the NBA 2 for everybody that's interested in that. But next year, gonna bring people on. You want to come in and put your picks in? Just make sure you show your ass up every week. Show your ass up every week. Make sure you're ready to go. And we're gonna keep this thing grinding because look, man, it's very interesting. So this playoffs right now, we see what we got. We're gonna see if it comes down to it. Everybody's Super Bowl pick is still in play. Hold on, let me ask Marcus real quick. Marcus, what was your Super Bowl pick?
Technically, I had the Niners and the Chiefs.
No, I'm talking about your winner.
Oh,
Listen, I just want to see if it changed.
Damn. I guess if anybody were to win it, it'd be probably the Niners, in my opinion.
All right, so everybody kept their correct pick. We're gonna see if it changes next week, y'all. But look, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. If you didn't catch it, look, I'll try to do a replay, but it's gonna be over on the JVJ Network, so make sure y'all do that. Rob, you already know you can do whatever you got to do to replay that shit too. Everybody, they already know how to go. But look, man, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and something that we're gonna do for the next channel. I mean, for the next show, gonna make sure we have all the channels linked. So I'm gonna just talk to everybody offline about that shit, and we gonna make sure because we wanna make sure to support Reigns Full Circle around here, man. I don't even care if you watch every video. At least give the guy a sub. At least give the people a like. Whatever it is, you got to support content creators, especially the ones that look like us. And everybody on this panel doesn't look the same, just so y'all know. But either way, though, we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. So catch us next Tuesday, and I'll just tell all of y'all on the panel, best of fucking luck. Catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Peace.